simple fact that I was born to love you. My grandfather, and everybody knows him as Vince the Tailor, his name is also Vincent Chiarelli, came here from Sicily in the 1950s, started Vince the Tailor. His tailor shop was on Broadway, and right across the street was Vincent Chiarelli Publishing Company and Vincent Records.
I have a grandson that's same name mine, and I'm very proud of him. He got a beautiful voice.
No, I'll never leave you. It's hard for me to play his songs sometimes because it's very emotional for me to play his music, especially with him there. And I love going through his old songbook that it's a napkin with lyrics written on it. Maybe I'm gonna finish that song 30 years later. Many people thought he was a great musician, wanted him to write songs for them. And my grandpa was invited to the Merv Griffin show, but he was afraid of flying and traveling, so he didn't go to that. In Nashville, he met a lot of cool people. Glenn Campbell was actually the session guitarist on his record before he became the notable Glenn Campbell that he is now. And they actually have one of my grandfather's records in the Country Music Hall of Fame, as it ended up on the Hee Haw show because people said you should write country music, and he didn't really like country music. He wrote a song as a joke, but in reality it turned out to be probably the biggest hit he ever had.
One day I was over the tailor shop, and a car stopped in front of the tailor shop.
And my grandpa tells the story of them
looking like a bunch of bums.
having like a hole in the middle of their car, and the kids like having no shoes, and coming in, giving them a demo.
Buddy, you're gonna publish your songs? So I said, well, who you are? And they told me, well, we call ourselves the Jackson 5. There was nothing to me at the time.
My grandfather just passing them along to his friend in Motown named Barry Gordy.
And he wanted me to invest $2,000 in the album they did. I figured out, he told me, says, if you do that, I guarantee you in 2-3 years you're gonna be a rich man. I figure I cannot be a rich man when he's so many years in the business. He still got money to press the record.
And my grandpa, he just kind of laughed and said, that's what everybody says.
Oh, well, never be jealous of anybody, because that's not good. And when you're happy for everybody, everybody will be happy for you.
Well, I resurrected Rockford College Radio, formerly known as WRCR. I look up to what he tried to do, and I'm trying to do the same thing with this radio station. Along with being a musician myself, like my grandfather, I try to promote my music through the radio station, but also have a show called Rockford Originals where I play Rockford music from the 50s to present day, and try to help promote these songs that may have been lost in time, or new people that are trying to get their music heard by somebody, and there's not a lot of avenues for that anymore, but I'm trying to help a lot of people out.
And someday maybe you're gonna do something with the music too, because of the publishing company and the record company, I did give it to him. He's the one he owns now, Vincent Record, Vincent Chiarelli Publishing Company. And I'm so proud to see these people grow up like that and be so nice. Especially him, Vince, is a very good guy.